G'day legends. We've had like the craziest 2 weeks. Honestly, I feel like my life for the past like 3 months has been a series of unfortunate events. So in the last 2 weeks, we have killed the fridge, also killed the gearbox. So when we killed the gearbox, we thought that was going to be the end of Harold. We are so lucky there is a dude that had a spare gearbox. He lives, which I feel like I've been saying far too much. And we're actually going to take him camping. So that means I need to install my new fridge. Let's get to that. Mushroom fridge, you've been good to us. Oh my god, you smell so bad. I want to keep that. Goodbye, cool fridge. You guys ever like do something where you're like, man, I'm such an idiot. Destroyed this fan. Literally, because I plugged in the fridge and it wouldn't work. And then I was trying to get my multimeter to turn on and the battery died. Then I was like, oh, that's okay. It's probably just a broken fuse. No worries. So I check every single fuse in this fuse block but one and they're all fine. So I just went and changed the connections on this because I was like, oh, maybe it's a bad connection. And then I was like, oh, this has been like 3 hours as well. And I'm like, oh, maybe I should check that fuse. And look at it, only one I didn't check. Why do you do this to yourself? Anywho, now I'll plug in my fridge and hopefully it'll actually work this time. Oh, I hate myself. Look at that, snug as a bug. And it's on. What a win. Good morning and welcome back. As you can tell, this is our house. So we've been stopped for a little while and we're gonna be stopped for a little while longer. I've found a very lovely campsite that is like an hour up the road and it has swimming and I can take Nala. Thanks to Dino, sorry if I'm saying his name wrong, but I did install Path of Exile 2 and I'm ashamed to admit it, but I'm a little bit addicted. So oh, my build is wild. I don't even need to learn the bosses because they're dead before they even get to like do anything. Oh, it's crazy. Oh boy. Anyway, big fan. Thanks for the recommendation. But before we can head off to the campsite, I've got a couple of things I need to do. I need to go to the gym. Got back day. We're going to get huge. I need to go shopping. I have got some phenomenal meals planned, and to be honest, I'm very excited about it. All right, I'm caffeinated. Thank you, Coles. $3 coffee, guaranteed average. I'm a big fan. So let's go. Well, good news, there's literally no one here, which is awesome. And this campsite's right by the river. This'll do just fine, I think. The very first thing on my agenda is to remove the giant wasp that has just entered my car. Please don't attack me. Get out. Very good. Followed by the second thing on my agenda to go swimming immediately. So let's get out of these clothes. I'm half naked and ready for swimming, so let's go. Oh my god, the rocks are hot. Now that I'm wet and not concerned I'm dying of heat exhaustion, I'm gonna set the van up. I may or may not have just gotten back in the water. The van is unpacked. That's good news. I'm hungry. I kind of forgot that I would need lunch today. I also forgot to bring the dogs food. Yeah, so everyone's just gonna starve, basically. Why is my inverter not turning on? Might not have it set to remote. I don't know why I changed that though. Another hop off. Oh yeah. No, it is. Why the f is my inverter not working? Well, the inverter's not working and I don't know why. So, see if I can figure it out. I'm gonna have to move everything. Never mind. I figured it out. I forgot to turn on my isolator switch. That's what it's called. Oh, just turn that on. Take two. Boom. We are on. Won't be able to play Pope. Can't hotspot and video at the same time. So I know a lot of you guys don't really like the video gaming aspect of my videos, and that's fine. For the most part, I'm going to be mostly cutting it out, but to be honest, gaming is such a huge part of my life that they will never be non-existent, but I will try and like kind of keep them sort of limited. But I thought I'd take this opportunity to talk about a couple of things that you guys may or may not be interested in. And one of the things I see a lot on YouTube, particularly for these kinds of videos, is safety, especially when you're solo like I am at the moment, and especially being female. I think one of the things that really helps me not feel concerned about those sorts of things is, one, a lot of people confuse me for a teenage boy, for starters. So that's generally a pretty good deterrent. All jokes aside, something that helps me be very confident in these sorts of situations is I know how to fight. And that gives me a lot of confidence. One of the things that I would definitely recommend is taking some kind of self-defense class. So just learn how to throw a punch. I mean, you never want to hurt someone. I mean, literally, my job is quite literally the opposite. It's helping people, not hurting people. I take confidence in knowing that I've given myself every opportunity to succeed in that. Just after I finished filming this, I actually went home because it was nearly 40 degrees. And to be honest, I just wasn't feeling it. I was super sweaty and straight up just not having a good time.